Welcome back, football fans. I am Mellowseven. This is Football Manager 2017, and we are playing our something Asian Journeyman save. There we go. That's it. Yeah, and we are at Nigata Unicorn. So it's been oh geez. Well, let's talk about Nigata Unicorn first of all. Uh, Nigata Unicorn is not a real team. The Japanese leagues have exclusive contracts with other companies, not named Sega, and so they're unable to use the real teams. The real Nagata team is Albirex Nagata. So if you are an Albirex fan, thank you, welcome. We're going to stick with Nigata Unicorns for the name, primarily because I don't want to deal with the lawsuits. I don't know if there's any legal issues with me using the name, even though Sega is not allowed to or anything like that. We do have the correct logo in because I have an add-on, a mod that does do that. And I have changed the colors just because I'm not a huge fan of orange. So I apologize if you're an Albirex Nagata fan and you want the orange back. Probably not going to happen, but we would love to have you stay with us anyway. It has been over a month since we last saw you in game. You can see our last match we saw was on 7/8, and it is now August 12th. So, a month and 4 days or so. We played one match. It's been really boring. And we lost that 2-4. Oh my God. It was such a crazy game. You can see here. They got a goal in the 5th. We got a goal in the 63rd. They got a goal in the 74th. Another one in the 83rd. We crawled back into within one with one in the 82nd or 87th. And then they got one in injury time just to make us look bad. We were on full attack at that point, and they were able to take advantage of that. Yoshimura played great. He got two goals. You can see our defense did not. Is what it is. Since then, we've also had the transfer window. We can take a look here. We haven't been terribly active. 2 players in, 7 out, 725. We've got one more player who may leave. I haven't decided yet. Let's go ahead and take a look at our transfer history very quickly. Transfer history. Let's look at out first. Most of this is loans. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these are loans. We did sell Hwang Jin-san, mostly just to free up a foreigner spot. We weren't going to play him a whole lot, although he is very good. Was he older as well? 28, not really. We could get a couple more years out of him. But there was some interest in him. We could make some money. We could free up the spot. I think it's going to be okay. And we got paid pretty well for him, $400,000, potentially up to $575,000. The other player we sold was Ryu Yamazaki, 25 years old, goalkeeper. He wanted to go. He wasn't happy. So we let him go. He's decent. It just wasn't worth fighting with him over. So we are in the market for one more goalie. We need somebody at least as a backup to replace him because we don't really have anything now at the moment. So those are really the only 2 big players out. Although we have been getting offers for Kushida quite a bit. The biggest one was $450,000. He did want to talk to Salal, but I just couldn't get him to make it worth my while. I wanted more than $400,000. I would have taken what they were offering if they would have been willing to defer him leaving till the end of our season, but they were not. They instantly returned with a non-negotiable take it or leave it. We left it. But he's 30 years old. Probably don't have a lot of years left in him. His natural fitness is 13, so that's okay. But you know what? We're playing him in a pretty aggressive way, and so it'd be nice to keep some speed up there. And like I say, I just don't know that we're going to have that. At this point, it's more about the mentals than the technicals. You can see he's only got a first touch of 11, passing of 13, and crossing of 4. His finishing is 10. He's got good composure, and he's got a lot of flair. But it won't break my heart to lose him. They just have to make it worth my while, right? We would slot in Yamazaki in there, and he's not bad either. Again, good mentals, technicals are a little lacking, and he doesn't have the flair. But, he makes better decisions, so we could live with that if we had to. The players that we brought in, let's take a look at those real fast. The first of these is mostly just a depth issue. It's just we needed a striker. If we look at our squad, we had Yoshimura and we have Kim Song-min, and you can see he's 32 years old. and we're not going to renew his contract anyway. I've actually unregistered him to free up yet another foreigner slot. At the moment, I think we are running 3 foreigners, 2 of which happen to not be Asian. So I think that's where we're at the moment. And he wanted to go home. That was the other thing. He was really homesick and wanted to go home. So we have put him on the unwanted list. We're either going to sell him or jump him, whichever. I've done what I could. I asked him to try to find a home for himself. He hasn't been able to find anybody that wants him either. So anyway, so we brought in Kanemaru here, and he's pretty good. We got him from Omi Asteroids, finishing a 14, composure of 15. Flair's a little low at 10, but I can live with that. Good teamwork. He can head even though he can't jump. You know, all in all, not bad. So he shoots with power, and hits his free kick with power, and his free kick is 12. So, like I say, real happy again. We spent a little bit of money. He was valued at 185. We ended up paying 250 for him, but you know, I think that's fine. It'll be a good, solid sub for us. We don't worry if we lose, Yamamitsu, Yoshimura. Still learning the names. The other one was we brought in Mr. Ari Nelson. Ari Nelson? We'll go Ari Nelson. I think he's going to be good. We weren't able to fully scout him, unfortunately, and so I had numbers for everything, but it was a range for everything. I didn't have anything solid. And essentially everything came back towards the bottom of the range. Nothing was even like halfway, which frustrates me, but that's just the quality of my scouting. So he was a little more expensive, but you can see he's meant to be a 5-star potential ability, and they rate him at 3.5 stars even now, even with this. We paid good money for him. What did we pay? $275,000. He's only 18 years old, so he likes to be a box-to-box midfielder. I didn't notice that. We may have to make a change there. But he's got decent first touch, good passing, good vision. Off the ball's okay. Great determination and decent decisions. So real happy with that. Long shots of 8, so that's good. Tackling of 8. So we could run him there. I don't remember which one I have him in right now. Deep lying playmaker, maybe? I don't know. I think we might do a box-to-box midfielder. Anyway, he's in the match. He's going to be in this next match. So players in, players out. And like I say, we may lose Kushida. I don't really want to right now because he's really good, but he's also 30 years old. They're paying us money for him, so we'll have to see. He is our goal leader, or at least tied with goals with Yoshimura and with Suzuki right now. So, oh no, I take it back. Ferrara is one up on him now. You see Ferrara's out at the moment. I am going to try to run this match with Kinoshita and Yuta Kai. We got to get Yuta some, well, he's played 14 matches, so maybe we don't have to work too hard, but he's another 5-star potential we need to get going. So we have Kyoto Mantis today. Let's get into it and see how it goes. I just started panicking thinking I'd forgot to record. Nope, we are. In fact, it took a while to start. I remember that now that I remember we're recording. Okay, J1, continue. Transfer window ends 17th, so we got a couple days left to find us a backup goalie. 3-0, hey, we won a match. Our reserves are on like a 4-game unbeaten streak. They're actually second. They're doing really well. And I did check back on Gifu. They're still in second place. Sold a couple players. Yuya, do we have him in the squad? Amano, he's down here still. Okay, that's fine. Good enough. Match preview. Which position are we on? Whoops. Team selection. Okay, this is what we want. I don't know how good is Kyoto Mantis. Competition. I don't know how. I mean, since we're jumping in, they're better than us. Okay. Okay, so we'll stay where we're at. We'll stay on our counter. That was it, whether we wanted to go control or counter. I think we'll stay counter. You can see they actually have Kanemaru rated just as highly as Yoshimura, 2.5 stars for each. Yeah, we're probably going to have to swap out. We might have to change that name. Ara Nelson. Audit Nelson, I don't know. Maybe he'll just be Admiral Nelson, right? In fact, that might be what he has to be. Nigata Unicorn are on a high. We lost our one match in over a month. I don't know how much of a high we're on. We're in 12th place at the moment. We have dropped back a little bit with that loss. 29 points, though. We're still well within striking distance of, we're within 4 points of 6th. So they did come up and ask me to re-verify our goals, and it turned out we were only supposed to be mid-table, but I picked upper half. I changed it. Get a little bit more money. I wasn't sure at that point how the transfer window was going to go or what we would need. So we do now actually need to be top half. What is this guy? Hey, weaker foot and going hard. I like that. Not just, mark everybody. We might have to actually start paying attention to him. Try and encourage your team. I think that's excellent. And then I think we'll come through and we'll do a little bit more encouraging. Since I am apparently a grand motivator, we have faith in all of you. Go out there, my little children, and be the beautiful, wonderful snowflakes that you are. Oh, let me turn down the volume on my computer so we don't blow out the mic here. Something like that, maybe. That's actually why I left the little pregame in, just to give me time to do that when I forget it before the whistle blows. All right. Pink and blue against purple. I think every match we've played has been at home so far. I don't think we've seen the white and blue uniform yet. That's interesting. I'm gonna pause this. I'm gonna go ahead. Let's see a little bit more of this. This is a new team. I kind of like to, we want to see more of them. Let's go extended. I don't know if that's going to help. Neither of us had a shot. They have pretty good possession advantage on us so far. The game we lost, by the way, we had a possession advantage about like this. We also had more shots. We just couldn't score. I mean, they, scored 4 goals on us. We just did well. Yoshimura into... Oh, my gosh. Oh, a good cross in. Poor finish. But it was a shot. It was on target. It wasn't at long range. Okay, we got another counterattack going. Kushida. Up to Ari Nelson. Tanaka, Yoshimura. Let's see if he can get out to the outside so he can be the one charging in. Ogasawara, Kushida, Tanaka. All right. Kinoshita on the outside there. Feeds it up to Kinoshita. I like that. I like Kinoshita on the run. Beautiful cross in. Yoshimura with the header. Yes, and we're in. I like Kinoshita a lot. He was great in that first match we played, as I recall. Really, really good. Oh my gosh, and he's back up to old tricks. Look at that. Very last second, feeds that cross. Yoshimura onside, comes in with the header. Oh, yeah. 1-0. Very good. 15 minutes in. All right, Kinoshita again running free down there. Free Willy. Kinoshita feeds it back across. Yoshimura's there again. It is just... He put it in with the foot instead of his head, but otherwise, man, they just cannot control Kinoshita out there. If we can keep getting it out to him, Yoshimura's a little bit slower behind, stays on side, feeds it across. He has the whole range at that point because Kinoshita's at the in line, but... All right, Saito, let's see, can we do something on the left side this time? Tried, they got a good head on it. Let's see, who's going to control this? Looks like they've got it, Azuma. Out to their side, Kimura feeds it in. Beautiful little cross in. Nakajima got a head on it. We get another one out. Kinoshita controls again. Kicks it back up to Kushida. Kushida up to Yoshimura. Nobody's... Oh, the goalie makes a beautiful save. Yamazaki gets a hand on it, is able to push it wide. We do get the corner, though. Kai, trying to get him some play time. Into Nakajima. Does that get us... Oh, goal kick. Poor finish. You need to get turned around a little bit more before you put that. Although I guess they could have kicked it off of him. It was hard to see in the little scrum there. All right, they've got a throw in here close to the corner. Nice little cross in. Went through traffic, but Hiramoto sees it. Man, they've got 81 passes complete. We've only got 59, but we have been the counterattack's working. 2 clear-cut chances, 2 half chances. 5 shots, all have been on target. None have been long. Fed another one in, but Yamazaki's there. He takes that one away from us. It's kind of the reverse of the match I was I lost, you know, where we controlled, but we just couldn't break them down, and they'd counterattack with speed. And man, oh, that was a beautiful tackle. Ogasawara gets it, feeds it back over to Nabi. Can we get back out of this corner here? Back up to Ogasawara, please. Oh, bad pass. He tried, unable to clear it. Oh, there we go. We did have some defense in. Beautiful, beautiful. Ogasawara managed to get that back out. It's going to be a throw-in. I didn't know if it was for us or for them, but clearly it didn't matter. Our defense has played very well. Their possession's coming down a little bit. They're down at 56%. They have got some shots, though. They got more fouls than us as well. They're winning slightly more tackles and more headers. They're playing aggressive. They just can't. I mean, look at that. They got 3 yellows already. Performance has been excellent. Yeah, I got no complaints at all. Nelson's played. He's played okay. We'll swap him out. Let's go ahead and put Matsushita back in. Get back up to our standard lineup. And we'll start the second half. See what happens. Oh, come on. I don't really, 6.6, new team, new tactics, I was just trying to get his feet wet, so I think we've done that. Oh, just a foul. Okay. Whew. It didn't look terrible to me, but you never know when they give you that long pause on it. Oh, that might have bounced off his own guy. Kai gets it. He just puts it up long. He just says hell with it. Just kicks it down the tunnel. Somebody in the tunnel throws it back out. Matsumura's got it up to Kinjo. Beautiful feed up. Oh, good defense again. Look at that. Gives him a corner. Does it give him a corner? Gives him a corner. He didn't got ahead on that one too. Young-Soo has it. He has to retreat a long ways. That was from behind. Okay. Again, just a free kick, it looks like. Nothing special. We still don't have a yellow. Fingers crossed. Kai with the free kick. He just puts it up to the side. Tanaka out to Ogasawara. That was, well, I think he was hoping somebody was going to charge in. That was on target, but not meant to be the primary shot. I don't think. Azuma got him on the outside. We got 3 people around him. He's able to get it away, but it's easy for Hiramoto to hang on to. Shots are equal at this point. Possession's almost balanced out. Kinjo has it. Feeds it in. We get a head on it. Put that one back out. All right, back into the middle. Let's see what they got. That one's out too wide. There we go. You know what? You know what we're going to do? Tactics. Unicorn D. We can take Tanaka out. Put in Sakuma. No other changes. Confirm. Yes. Wow, they didn't show us the corner? Or did they just pause for everything? Oh, they didn't show us the corner. Wow, that clearly went badly. Now we're back into our defensive formation here. Got a free kick up. And it's still got plenty of potential for counterattack. I mean, with that anchor man back there as a defensive midfielder, he makes a good anchor, right? A good spot to keep the ball in the offensive zone when we do have the ball, because we always have him as outlet, although not when they tackle it and kick it all the way back to Morimoto there. He does have a guy in the middle. Beautiful, though. We broke that up, kept that out. Come on, get up, steal it. Kinoshita, great job. Can you get past your guy? Little move there. Oh, beautiful. Just completely fakes him out of his shoes there. Another guy he makes miss. Kai couldn't maintain enough. He couldn't get the first touch on it. That was spectacular by Kinoshita, though. Oh, my God. That's what they're going to be showing at all the soccer camps over the summer. Right? Kinoshita making his little run down there, dancing around guys. Saito up to Matsushita. Kai back over to Yoshimura. He just takes a shot, hoping somebody might get in there. Maybe a deflection. Maybe somebody gets to it. No such luck, though. Kinoshita with a 9. 8.8 for Yoshimura. Yama feeds it across. Slowly moving it up. Let's get back, get set up. Kinjo kind of a little probing there. Feeds it forward to Kitano. He takes the shot, but it's hard. Might have even been wide, but it's definitely over the net. Shots pretty equal, 10-9. Possession 53-47, come way back down. Our pass is still under 70%, but that's okay. That's okay. Matsushita just boots it way forward to Kinoshita. Do we get another one? Yes, Kinoshita to Yoshimura once again. A hat trick for assists and goals. Oh my gosh. Both of them just on the same page today. And there is nothing they can do to stop us. Oh my God. Beautiful. There we go. That is a spectacular pairing. Let's go ahead. We're going to bring the youngster in. We already got a hat trick for Yoshimura. Let's go ahead and make a quick substitute. We'll bring in Kanemaru. Let's see how he can do. That's our 3 subs. I was thinking we could bring in Ferrara too, but I think this will be fine. You know, we're sitting back a little bit, but man, offensively we're still killing it. 3 more goals in this match. Oh, we are at Kyoto's house. Maybe we've been on the road for all of them. In American football, you wear your dark jersey at home and your light jersey on the road, usually. But the home team has the option. So sometimes they change it up. So we'll have to pay attention. Because like I said, I've yet to see our white and blue jerseys. Off the wall, out for a corner. It looked like it hit somebody in the head. Yukai, it looked like. Head that one out. Give him another chance at the corner. They have had 10 corners. We've only had the one. Shows kind of the pressure they've been putting on, but our defense has been whole. Oh, and that was a foul on them. Whew. I mean, that just shows kind of the pressure they've been putting. Oh, Nakajima's... Oh, we don't have a sub for him. Sorry, Nakajima. You got to play the last 5 minutes. Keep on. Hang in there, buddy. Goalie guessed right, but it went off the wall. Mori was unable to get it high enough. Yet another corner. Hiramoto just doesn't take any chances. He comes back and gets that. This is their 11th corner of the match. Come on, Sho. A couple more minutes. You'll be okay. Come on, you need to do some work, Ogasawara. Get there before they do. There's nobody behind you. Oh, we've got 2 corners here towards the end, so we're putting a little bit of pressure on them here at the end. That's good. Although this one looks to be a highlight for them. Nakajima's out there, injured and all, gets a foot on it, knocks it back out. Kinjo's got it, tries to reset. Lee Wong-hoon into Katano. Back out to Kinjo. Beautiful little triangles. Mori takes the shot, and that one went in. That was spectacular. Beautiful long shot. Not a huge amount on it, but it's just so perfectly placed. There just wasn't much that could happen. I mean, Mori, just one touch and in. I mean, Hiramoto didn't even believe it was happening until it was too late. Beautiful shot. That was probably the shot of the game, to be honest. I wish we had somebody that could do it. And that's it. That's time. In Kyoto, we have emerged victorious. Ugh. What's wrong with Sho? Potential head injury, probably a gashed head, something like that. Okay. Played well, though. 7.3. 7.4, so Ogasawara. Any other standouts? Obviously, Kinoshita and Yoshimura with the 9 and the 9.5 respectively. Everybody else was okay. So decent defense from a couple guys and great offense. Oh, and I forgot to tell them they did a good job. Damn it. Not such a good job by me. And we're back up to 10th with 32 points. Match in hand. Look, everybody that was sitting there at 33, they're pretty much all sitting there at 33. Funabashi Bandits jumped up. They did okay. Slipped to 34, but everybody else dropped a spot. So that's spectacular for us. So we are now within a point of 7th place. We need 9 or up, so I can live with that. All right, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, give me a thumbs up. You hated it, thumbs down. Love to hear your comments, and you got something we need to try. Players we should look at. What year are we in? We are in 2017. So, really? Okay. I guess it's because we when we destroyed the save between matches, we didn't jump ahead the years. So we've kind of lost. We went in reverse 3 years time-wise. But it means we're early enough in the game. There's plenty of players that people know and love and that sort of stuff as far as regens even. So if you got some suggestions for me, love to hear them. Sho Nakajima is injured. He's out 2 to 3 days. We can live with that. Yes. Kanemaru makes his Nigata Unicorn debut. Yoshimura leads the way. Let's tell him he is a golden god. Keep it up. There we go. And that was that. So if you'd like to see more, do not forget to subscribe. We will see you next time. Sayonara.